Make your way to your mat. You can choose legs to be up, knees up, or base of your feet together, knees wide. You can come into a Shavasana-like position. I want you to start to just kind of wiggle around and find the foundation underneath you. Start to breathe and notice your breath. Allow your belly to rise and fill on inhale, to collapse and empty out on exhalation. Big breath in, soften in. Exhale, let something go, release. Breath in. And with each breath, allow yourself to become more present, letting go of your day. Open up your eyes, hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins, rock gently side to side. And send your heels straight up towards the sky in a waterfall pose. You need flexion at your ankles, and then point strongly. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Now circle both your ankles in one direction. And in the other direction. Hug your right knee into your chest, send your left leg long. Engage your core, draw your forehead towards your knee. Let your shoulder blades down and send that leg long. Find that hamstring stretch back of your leg. And hug both knees into your chest. Hug your left knee in, send your right leg long. Forehead to your knee. Set your shoulder blades down, find a hamstring stretch. Hug both knees into your chest. Forehead to your knees. And anchor your feet to the earth. Send your arms to the earth and find a bridge pose. Lift your hips towards the sky. You can snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you. Find some more space for breath. Stay here in your bridge pose. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your spine down. Inhale, bridge pose, lift your hips towards the sky. Exhale, lower. And rainbow arms. Inhale, lift your hips towards the sky, rainbow your arms up and overhead. As you return, start to feel your spine returning one vertebrae at a time. Rolling down. Inhale, rainbow bridge, reach and lift. Exhale, return, lower. One more time, rainbow bridge, rise. Exhale, return. Keeping your feet kind of glued together, your inner legs glued together. Gently tee your arms out and twist towards the left. Rotate back through center, twist to the right. Good, come back to center. We'll repeat that 2 more times. Twist, left, ease in, return through center, twist to the right. Come back through center, 1 more time each side. Twist, enjoy. Come back to center and twist. Good. Return to center and hug your knees in towards your chest. Little side to side massage on your low spine. And then take this little ball into a twist. Gently twist to the left, rolling over. Come back through center, hug your knees in close. Roll over to the right. Good, 2 more times, just like that. Come to center, nice and compact. Twist left, your gaze might go right. Return through center, twist to the right, your gaze might go left. Good, 1 more time. Take your time, twist over, and hold that twist a little bit longer. See if you can soften both shoulder blades to the earth. Softening your outer left leg to the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Engage your core. Unravel back to your little ball and twist in the other direction. Stay in your twist. Unravel back to center. Anchor your feet to the earth. Take your left leg over your right in a figure 4. You might choose to stay here. Make sure your pelvis is nice and level. Or you can engage your core and hug your figure 4 in towards your chest. Find flexion in your ankles. You can grab on to the top and bottom of your shin, maybe even pressing your left inner knee away to deepen that stretch. And you can always interlace your fingers behind your right leg or in front of your right shin. But I want you to avoid doing that if it causes your chest to collapse or your shoulders to round forward. So just find that shape that allows for a great outer hip stretch without compromising the space in your upper body and your chest. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Set both feet down and windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Come back to knees to the sky and take your right leg over your left. Get nice and level in your pelvis, strong in your core. Hug your figure 4 a little closer to you. And then find that connection that serves you best. Hold and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Set your legs down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock forward and rock back. And meet me in all 4s. My dog is mad because I wouldn't let her come in. So I guess she's going to come in now. So stack your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Hopefully she won't bother us too much. Cow pose, drop your belly, lift your heart. Big breath in. Exhale, cat, round your spine towards the sky. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat round. Take some side to side shift through your hips. Find spinal balance. Send your left leg long and your right arm forward. Drive through your back heel. Flex your foots of your toes, all 5 of them point towards the floor. Pull your belly in and up and find length. Maybe your gaze goes to about the top edge of your mat. Really press through your palm of your grounded hand so you're not slumping into your shoulder. Breathe. Hug your knee in towards your chest, round. Final balance, reach. Hug it in and round. Final balance, reach. Set your palm down and spin that grounded knee about 90 degrees. Find a modified side plank pose. Bending your left hand to the sky. Stacking shoulder on top of shoulder and hip on top of hip. Reach up and overhead, tap your toes down, get really long in that left side body. Modified side plank pose. Return. Lengthen and reach. Modified side plank pose and return. As you return, I want you to walk your left foot between your hands, stacking your ankle right under your knee. Find some space for your hip flexor. Lift your heart. And find a modified crescent lunge. Rise up. Feel really grounded through your back shin, your front heel. Hips are nice and level and square. Pull up through the muscles of your pelvic floor and your abdominals. And sweep your arms high to the sky. Grab opposite elbows. And really enjoy that stretch. Reach your arms high. Half splits. Anchor your fingertips to the earth. Shift your hips back, straightening your front left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out, hinge a little bit deeper, fold forward. As you rise up, you step into your left foot and find a forward fold top of your mat. Ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, dangle your torso, be heavy. Mountain pose, rise, reach high for the sky. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Arch over to the right side of the room. Inhale, rise center. Exhale, arch to the left. Inhale, rise through center. Take a little cactus arm back bend. Soften the tops of your shoulders. Lift your heart. Press through the base of your feet. Rise up, mountain pose. Forward fold, hinge from your hips. Half lift, get long. Exhale, top of your plank pose. Anchor your hands, step your feet back. Knees can be up or knees can be down. We'll hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take 4 little tricep push-ups. You're only going halfway. Lower down, press up. Good, lower down, press up. Lower down, press. Lower down, press up. This time lower all the way down, chest and hips lower at the same time. Anchor the tops of your feet. Inhale, cobra pose, lifting your hands and your heart, back of your neck long. Lower down. Take 3 more cobra poses. Elevate. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Downward facing dog, press up and press back. Lower to all fours. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your heart. Exhale, cat, round your spine towards the sky. Take a little side to side shift. Strong core, spinal balance, send your right leg long, your left arm forward. Find length, get level. Breath in. Breath out, hug and round, elbow towards your knee. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, crunch and round. Spinal balance, reach long. Anchor your hand. Find your modified side plank pose by spinning your grounded knee, stacking hip on top of hip, shoulder on top of shoulder. Keep pressing the earth away. Find some length. Reach up and overhead, tap your toes down. Modified side plank pose, return. Reach up and overhead, tap your toes down. Modified side plank, return. One more reach. Return. As you unravel, you're coming all the way to right foot between your hands. Stacking your right heel right under your knee. Shift forward, find some space for hip flexors. And then lift up to the muscles of your pelvic floor. And sweep your arms to the sky. Find a modified crescent lunge. Grab opposite elbows. Broaden your heart space. Reach up. Calf splits. Anchor your fingertips. Shift your hips back. Keep them square. And fold down. Step forward to forward fold, top of your mat. Mountain pose, rise, reach high to the sky. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Lateral stretch, left side of the room. Inhale, rise through center, lateral stretch to the right. Inhale, rise through center, reach your arms behind you, clasp them together, drive your knuckles away, lift your heart. Fold forward, soften into your knees. Lay your chest towards the tops of your legs, dangle the crown of your head. Halfway lift, separate your hands and press your chest away from your legs. Exhale, top of your plank pose. Knees up or knees down, shift and lower. Cobra pose, anchor your feet, peel your heart to the sky. Exhale, lower. 2 more cobra poses. Inhale. Elevate your chest, slide your shoulder blades down, and lower. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Downward facing dog, press up, press back. Rise up in the balls of your feet. Lower your heels towards the mat. Rise up in the balls of your feet. Lower your heels towards the mat. Lift your right leg high. Bend your knee. Draw your heel towards your glute. And dial your hip open, keeping your shoulders relatively square. Gently return downward facing dog, hips square. Lift your left leg. Bend your knee, draw your heel towards your glute, dial your hips open. Downward facing dog, return. Walk your hands towards your feet at the back of your mat. Bring your feet a little bit wider, maybe about mat width, maybe a little bit wider than that, even. And reach your left hand towards your right ankle. Bend your right arm high to the sky. Come back through center, reach your right hand towards your left ankle, sweep your left arm high to the sky. Come back to center, heel toe your feet back together. Round up, roll up, rise up, and reach up. Fold forward, hinge from your hips. Round up, roll up, reach for the sky. Clasp your hands behind you, drive your knuckles away, lift your heart. Hinge forward, fold forward. Keep that clasp or lose it and round up, roll up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Shift it to your right foot, lift your left, find a 90-degree angle. Press palm to palm. Gently guide that 90-degree angle open to the side. Bring it back to center. Gently guide it open to the side. Back to center. Guide it open to the side. Find your tree pose. It might be a kickstand to the ground, a low branch or a high branch up closer to your groin. Press palm to palm or sweep your arms to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands to your heart. Return that leg to 90 degrees and then return it back to the front. Pedal through your feet and find the other side. Lift your right leg. Guide your knee open to the side. I need that external rotation. Come back to center. Doesn't matter how far it rotates. Just feel the integrity of your knee stacking over your ankle and your hips staying in general towards the front of your mat. Come back to center. One more time, just like that. Tree pose. A kickstand, a low branch, or a high branch. Press palm to palm, or sweep your arms high. Or find another variation with your arms. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Return to that 90 degrees and return to standing knee raise, pedal through your feet. All right, find standing knee raise with your left leg. Grab behind and start to straighten it towards the front of the room. Find 90 degrees and straighten. 90 degrees and straighten. 90 degrees. Find a warrior 3 variation. Send that heel straight out behind you. You can press palm to palm. Drive your heel towards the back of the room. Lengthen through your chest. Lengthen through the crown of your head, or change your arms up. Return foot to foot. Other side, lift your leg 90 degrees, palms together. Grab on behind that leg, start to straighten it without locking out your knee. 90 degrees. Good, straighten. 90 degrees. Straighten. 90 degrees. Palm to palm. Warrior 3 variation. Guide your legs straight out behind you. Drive through your heel. Find length. Find balance. Land your foot next to your other foot. Reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Big breath in. Breath out. I want you to swing your left leg forward and back. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Bring it back to center. I want you to open it laterally. So take it out. Hold. Find your focal point. Gently return, and we'll repeat 2 more times. Lift laterally. Return. Lift. And return. Other leg, swing it forward with control. Swing it back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Bring it back to center and find that lateral side lift. Your foot stays flexed. Gently return. Lateral lift. Number 2. Return. Lateral lift. Number 3. Return. Shake it out. Good. I want you to grab your left foot behind you. Send your right arm to the sky. Find your focal point. If you want to take this further into a dancer or a standing bow, feel free. Or you can stay here, really drawing your heel in toward your glute, your inner knees glued together, finding a really nice hip flexor stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. Gently release your foot down. Other side. Draw your heel towards your glute. Grab on, squeeze your inner knees together. Drawing your heel towards your glute. Your other arm can come high. If you're playing with a half bow or a dancer pose, you can reach in opposite directions. Kind of leaning forward, squaring your hips. Or stay right here for balance, flexibility, and some extension. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all down. Big breath in, reach high to the sky. Exhale, forward, hold hands from your hips. Half lift, get long in your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Walk forward, back to your downward facing dog. Lower to all fours. Have a seat on your mat. Bring your right leg in front of your left. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, lateral stretch to the left, arch. Up and over, really keeping your hips level. Both sit bones stay grounded. Good, inhale, reach high. Exhale, lateral stretch, other direction. Inhale, reach high. We'll repeat, lateral stretch, left side of the room. Nice and long and low. We'll focus on your abdominal muscles that reside in your back body, really getting them stretched out. You're going to dial that top shoulder lightly down at an angle, like you're reaching up and over towards the front top corner of your room without unseating that right sit bone. Reach, reach. Return to your lateral side body stretch. Inhale, rise, reach high. Lateral stretch to the right, up and over. That stretch through your QL muscles, those abdominal muscles on the back side of your body. On either side of your spine, you're going to kind of dial that top shoulder down, reach, reach, reach. Feel that stretch from fingertips to hip. You're in the way of the camera. Move right here, and lateral side body stretch. Press up, rise up. And draw your hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep high. Twist to the left. Find any kind of leverage that you like. Big breath in, sit tall. Big breath out. Deepen your twist as you rotate around. Keep breathing. Unravel, reach high. Exhale, twist to the right. Unravel, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands forward. Continue to stay long in your spine, but grounded in your sit bones. Walk your hands back, anchor your hands behind you. Elevate your chest, maybe elevate your hips. And return. Switch your leg that's in front or on top. And I want you to wrap your right arm around the back side of your body. Make a connection with your other hand. Let's sit up nice and tall. And I want you to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. You'll feel that a little deeper in the right side of your neck. Continue to explore that right side of your neck as keeping your right ear, your left ear towards your left shoulder. I want you to start to dip your chin lightly forward towards your left collarbone. And feel that stretch shift to the back of the right side of your neck. Come back ear to shoulder and lightly drop your head back if that feels good and supportive. Good, come back ear to shoulder. And rise back up. You'll switch your clasp to the other side. So your left arm really wraps around towards the other side of your waist. You can make any kind of connection that serves you well, that allows your shoulders to still sit down and your abdominals, your torso to still sit up. Lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Everybody has one side that's tighter than the other. Well, most people have one side tighter than the other. So just be the observer of that for you, without trying to solve it right here in one session. It's all good. It's all yoga. Gently dip your chin at an angle forward. And feel that stretch travel. Return ear to shoulder. And dip your chin towards the sky. Lightly dropping your head back at an angle. Ear towards your shoulder. And rise. Back. Up. Now I want you to circle through your wrists, one direction and the other. And then give me 5 bright fingers on both hands. Hold forward. Walk your hands back. Anchor your hands behind you. Lift your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. Maybe lift your hips if that feels good. And return. Good. We're going to stand your legs up. Sit up tall. And take your right leg over your left. It's that seated figure 4. And we did recline. It's a little more challenging to stay upright and nice and long through your spine. When we're seated, you don't have the floor against us. You can walk that lower leg out in order to sit up taller, or you can crawl it in for a little deeper connection. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. You're going to take your lifted right leg and set it down. Extend your left leg out. You've got about 90 degrees. Inhale, reach high. Standing that leg up. Hip, knee, and ankle reach high. Hold out over your extended leg. Walk your hands back. You can take your right hand behind your right hip or fist and press the earth away. Elevate and find some space through your spine, through your heart. Gently return. Good. We'll find that figure 4 on the other side. Left leg over your right. Start to feel that stretch in that outer glute. And you're gently going to take your lifted shin and set it down. Send your right leg long. Inhale, sweep high. A little bit of a twist. Exhale. Walk your hands back. Take your left hand behind you. It might be a fist to the earth. press the earth away and elevate your heart, draw your hips forward and high. Broaden your heart space. And return. And when you bring both feet in, anchor your hands behind you and find a reverse tabletop pose. It's really nice through your wrists, engaging your glutes, lifting your hips. And return. Inhale, reverse tabletop lift. Exhale, lower. I want you to send your right leg long. Here, let's actually play with just a one-legged boat at a time. One leg and the other. Or both. Grab on behind your legs. Reach your arms forward without your shoulders coming forward. Stay really strong through your torso. Elevated through your chest. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock over your legs. Anchor your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. And lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Slide your left leg towards your left wrist. Send your right leg long. Get comfy as you draw your hips downward towards the earth. Lengthen your chest forward. Lengthen your back toes further away from you. Breathe. And settle in. Stay for 2 more breaths right here. Big breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Return to downward facing dog. You can circle through that left hip. 3 times one direction. And 3 times in the other direction. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Slide your knee behind your right wrist. Your right ankle comes about behind your left wrist. Maybe, it's not hard and fast rule. Slide your flattened foot back and find some space. Start to ease in. And all the while noticing differences from one side to the other. And it's not something you necessarily need to solve in one yoga session because it probably took longer than that to create that imbalance. But that awareness is almost like food for thought. Stay for 2 more breaths. Downward we're facing off. Hip circles, one direction. 3, 2, 1, reverse. 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, top of your plank pose, and lower all the way to the earth. We'll take a locust pose variation. Let's take palms right here, like cobra palms. Elevate your chest. You can stay right here in baby cobra, or elevate your legs. Ideally, really lifting all the way up higher than your knees. Find length through the back of your neck. Little sips of air. Really strengthening those back muscles that we stretched earlier. And release. We'll take 2 more, maybe a variation. Clasp your hands behind you. Elevate your chest and maybe your legs. Feel the strength of your back body. 3, 2, 1. One more variation, your choice, with your arms. And return. Turn your one ear to the mat. Get a passive stretch to the side of your neck. Add a half frog. So that same side body, you're looking out over your right or left side, and that right or left leg is going to come to about 90 degrees or to your comfort level. Finding a 90-degree angle at the top of your hip, behind your knee, and at your ankle. Pause and breathe. Press your palms underneath your shoulders. You can press up to Sphinx arms. Stacking elbows right under your shoulders. You're going to slide your left arm, thread it under, stack your right palm on top. You're dialing onto your left ear, left side of your face. Really snuggle that bottom shoulder underneath. And we'll take a triple twist. You'll slide that knee with you, but keeping it on that right side as you open up. It's a triple twist because we go through it 3 times. So enjoy. Finding some space. Number 2. Twist. And number 3. Twist and back bends kind of go together. So when we do those locust poses, it's really nice to be able to finish that with a series of twists and return. We'll unravel this posture, maybe coming to Sphinx arms first, and then releasing your leg. Give me a little half frog pose by drawing your heel in towards your glute. So ideally, you're squeezing your inner knees close together, not letting that knee wing out. And if you can also have your chest down on the floor or your forehead on a stacked fist. Really getting that stretch through hip flexor in front of your leg. If you're playing with the shoulder opening of this posture, you're going to spin your palm to face the front. And it just kind of rotates your shoulder in the opposite direction. You want to not sit in that shoulder so much. Gently, gently release and turn your head in the other direction. Right ear to the mat. Passive stretch side of your neck. And then find 90-degree angles, bringing your left leg out. 90-degree angle, top of your hip, behind your knee, and at your ankle. Hands come under your shoulders. Elevate your chest up to Sphinx. And then slide right arm under left onto the side of your shoulder, stack palm onto palm. Triple twist, unravel it, unwind it. You can leverage it as you like. Unravel. Twist number 2. Unravel. Twist number 3. Gently return. Unwind that pose, one layer at a time. Return your leg back. You can bring your chest down as you bring that left heel forward towards your glutes. Zip up your inner thighs. You can come up to your other forearm if you want. And you can rotate your shoulder so that your fingertips curl under your toes. If that makes sense. And breathe. Gently release it. You can take a floor bow pose if you want to, or one more locust, or you can just capture both feet, kick them away, lift, little bit or a lot. Nice and easy. Return. Press up to a seat. Let's find that reverse tabletop. Once again, anchor your palms. They can face you or they can face away. Or you can fist it so that your backs of your hands face sides of the room. And lower. Lift. And lower. And I want you to settle down onto your forearms. Your elbows are away from you. Your chest is broad. And you're going to send your right leg long in front of you. A little bit of an inward rotation at your toes. Hip, knee, and ankle all relatively aligned. We'll lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now an L shape, take it up and out. Back to center, 2, and out. Back to center, 3, out, 4, out, up, and not a triangle, a square or a rectangle for 2, 3, 4, rectangle in the other direction. Across, take it up, take back to center, return. 2, 3, and one more. Hug it in. Little circles, or rock side to side. And the other leg, you'll send it out long, slight internal rotation at your toes. Elevate, return, elevate, return. 4 more, lift, lower, lift, lower. 3, 4. Make an L shape, lateral, lift, make an L. Third time, make that L. 4th, make that L. All right, lift, lower, make a square or a rectangle. I think this one's, for me, it's clockwise, or coming towards the midline of my body. It's actually a better description. And last one, 4, reverse direction of your rectangle. For 4, nice and smooth. 3, just 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Rock side to side. Come up to a seat, send your legs long, big breath in. Breath out. Sit up nice and tall in staff pose. So really finding those good posture muscles. Stacking ears over shoulders, over hips. Maybe a slight bend in your knees, your abdominals strong, your heart is lifted. You can press the earth away. Sitting your shoulders down. Breathe. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, hinge forward, ease forward. Find some length. You can take her with you, please. Rise up. Good, big breath in, reach high. Sweep your arms behind you. Take a reverse tabletop, or you can take a reverse plank. And if you're taking reverse plank, it helps if you slide your heels a little closer to your hips and then elevate. You want to point your toes towards the top edge of your mat. Really lift and breathe and lower. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Ease in. Base of your feet together, knees wide. How did it get to be 7 o'clock already? Hinge forward, ease in. Rise up. Send your legs long. Recline to the earth. Take a little side-to-side twist. Evening out hips. And settle into your Shavasana. Spread out, take up space, or tense your knees together. Close down your eyes and breathe. Stay here for as long as you like. Draw your hands to your heart center. It's been my honor to guide you this evening. Love and light. Namaste.